Hello everyone, my name is Troy and welcome back to the KotLC Fanbase. Today I'm filming a video that I've been waiting to do for so long, which is Google Translates the KotLC Synopses. Essentially, on the back of every KotLC book there is a little blurb or a synopsis that kind of tells you what the book is going to be about. I ran every single one from books 1 through 9 into Google Translate, running them through several different languages, and then I translated it right back into English, and it was very interesting to see the new synopses, which I'll be reading to you right now. So why don't we just get started? Make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe down below for more videos like this in the future, and comment down below what your favorite of all of these are. Alright, let's start with Book 1, Keeper of the Lost Cities. Sophie Foster, a 12-year-old boy, has a secret. He has a telephone and listens to the opinions of others. Undefined talent. Things change when she meets Fitz when he appears outside and reads to his lost son. He was trying to find a place to be with his family. Sophie forces him to leave everything behind and start a new life in a strange place. For a short period of time, Sophie is given new learning roles and leadership opportunities, and not everyone will be satisfied with her home. Sophia still remembers who she is. Why are you hiding from society? And because someone else needs you,
I will kill you.
In this first film, Shannon Messenger boasts that girls want to know what's most important in the world before they can see the answer. You know, this book seems really interesting. I've always wanted to read about a boy with a girl name who has just incredible talent, or undefined talent, with the telephone. Super cool. Alright, now on to book number 2, Exile. Sophie Foster felt safe. Living in a house in Havenfield surrounded by friends, she uses her unique ability to telepathically draw Sylvanus, the first female alien, to the lost city. However, Sophie's prisoners are yet to be seen, and when Sophie receives a new message or clue from a group of mysterious black swans, she must take a terrible risk, putting the whole world in jeopardy. When the long-hidden secret is revealed, Sophie must seek out the hidden memories until those around her are gone forever. In Guardian of the Lost City Volume 2, Sophie explores one of the darkest corners of her glorious life. I actually think that's such a fun name, Guardian of the Lost City. But it's also giving, like, what is that movie called? Guardians of the Galaxy? I Keeper of the Lost Cities is always OG, but Guardian of the Lost City sounds so fancy. When I first saw this come through Google Translate and it said that Sophie had the ability to telepathically draw like this alien to the Lost City, I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. I want to see a KotLC like X Stranger Things collab and get all these little aliens in the lost cities. Alright, next up is Everblaze. Sophie Foster is ready at the fight. Her skills became a problem, and when the Black Company ignored her requests, he decided to search for her prisoners, unless they attacked her again. However, a violent man loses his life in the battle, and many fear it will go too far. Before Sophie's dark eyes, a secret is revealed just as her most dangerous enemy is in front of her. In our horror novel, The Guardian of the Lost City, Sophia fights the rebellion before destroying all her loved ones. This is a book that I need to read. Keeper of the Lost Cities but horror edition, and then Sophia like turning on her own friends and destroying everyone seems so cool. Someone needs to write a fanfiction with these synopses, I swear. Alright, never seen my favorite book. Sophie Foster runs away. But she was still not alone. A close friend from the Lost Cities accompanied him to Black Hans. He also suspects the movement of shadows, but only know how to use them. And when he enters her new life, she discovers an unexpected secret. But her enemies are far away, causing a disease that threatens everyone's safety. Sophie and her friends have a problem deciding what to do. Make new friends, but every decision has consequences, and false beliefs can be fatal. In the fourth cities, the Guardian of Lost Cities, Sophie challenges everyone to discover the truth that can save or destroy the world. Again with the Guardian of the Lost Cities, I don't know why every single translation picks that up, but I guess keeper is a really weird word, and I'm pretty sure like it's like washed away pretty quickly in translations because that's not like a word that many languages use. I'm really interested to know who this Black Hans character is and how he plays into the Black Swan dynamic. Alright, next up, Book 5, Lodestar. The mood was too dark and Sophie's confidence won the decisive place in the classic 5th of the Guardians of the Lost Cities hit franchise. Sophie Foster returns to the Lost City, but the Lost City has changed. Light your world in danger of war, and it will never be destroyed. How inspirational. The line between friend and foe is blurred, and Sophie does not know who to trust. But when he warns her that his family is coming, she knows that he wants to do something. Hidden codes will be important if you know how to handle them. So true. Every new claim seems to be bringing it into the world, and Black Swan is no exception. She never had a voice, and if Sophie couldn't control it, she could control it. You know, sometimes if things are out of your hands, they're also in your hands at the same time, according to this Google translation. Alright, next up is Nightfall Book 6. Sophie Foster is struggling. sad and running, but she knows one thing. She will not be defeated. Never seen one, but the war is not over yet. It's time to dump her and move on. Sacrifice. Check again. Maybe it's time for Sophie to trust her enemies. It's nighttime, a dangerous door to a more dangerous place, and Sophie and her friends do dangerous business to get there, but nothing can prepare them for what they get. The problems they face are deeply rooted in their history. As time goes on and mistakes are revealed, Sophie and her friends encounter ways they have never seen before. I love this book. Whatever this book is, it's so funny. Sophie Foster is struggling. It's time to dump her. I also love how this translation says, a dangerous door, a dangerous place, and dangerous business to get there. Perfectly worded. That's exactly how it happened in the book when they went to Nightfall. Now we are on to Flashback, I believe, which is going to be interesting because this is my least favorite book. Sophie Foster doesn't know who to trust. The worst thing to do while playing with this player is to be careful about the risks of making mistakes. But when the nurse argues that Sophie is unsafe, she knows it's time to change the rules. Now he can defend her powerful ability. She must learn to fight to defeat the cruel enemy. Unfortunately, a war sermon can only help him with another problem, and for Sophie, her husband is the solution to a major tragedy. It can save criminal problems. You know, I thought I read all of the series, like, you know, quite a few times. I didn't know Sophie had a husband this whole time. Like, she's been hiding this from us, and I feel kind of upset. And apparently her husband can solve criminal problems. Do with that what you will. Up next, we have got Legacy, one of my favorites. I love Legacy so much. Sophie Foster wants to answer, but after endless lies, the truth sometimes turns into a very disturbing discovery. Even the youngest player has a huge new responsibility, and that's not the only difficult secret in Sophia's life or her family's. Her and her friends are older than them and choose her. Every secret thought takes you seriously. Every thought creates suspicion, especially towards others. And as they talked, my friendship grew. I love this breaking of the fourth wall. The narrator who's been in all of these synopses is like, as this series is going, my friendship is growing too. I also love the line, her and her friends are older than them and choose her. As if like they can't coincide. Like, oh my gosh, I have a friend that's older than me, and they want to be my friend. I also didn't know that Sophie liked to be called Sophia a lot. I just assumed that she liked to be called Sophie, but maybe Sophie likes to be called Sophia because it's been brought up so many times, I'm not sure. Okay, last one. This is the new book, Stellar Loon, book 9. Let's see if Google Translate did this one dirty. Sophie Foster. This is a game. If you have no other choice, that's not enough. When do you think about it? When will it be announced? Her friends are separated and divorced, and Black Swan asks Sophie to investigate her work as a spy, but instinctive reasons. Stellar Loon and Elysium too may hold the key to all of this. Let's face it though, most of these seem to disagree. It's a good lie that the city he lives in can be anything after the war. Nothing will be the same. Ooh, this is so ominous, I can't wait to read this book. Nothing will be the same? Oh my gosh. I'm really disheartened to hear that Sophie's friends are divorced in this book. That makes me a little sad, like, didn't know any of her friends were married, but supposedly there's like a bunch of affairs going on and a bunch of hidden marriages going on. I don't know. Maybe Google Translate knows something that we don't. I also like how Google Translate is brutally honest. It's like, Stellar Loon and Elysium may hold the key, but it seems to disagree. Like, you know Shannon's gonna like throw in those keywords like Stellar Loon and Elysium, and then it has nothing to do in the book. I love that. Legend. Elite. But that is enough Google Translate tomfoolery for a day. Thank you so much for watching. I really had fun with this video, even though it's so tedious. It was a lot of work, but I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, where maybe I Google Translate some KotLC fanfiction or some of my favorite scenes in KotLC, please let me know. I would love to make a video on that. That'd be so fun. So yeah, please make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe down below. We're so close to 11,000 subscribers. And comment down below, like I said, if you want to see a part 2 to this series. Share this video with one of your KotLC friends. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much, and see ya. Bye!